topping the perfect promposal, finding the perfect dress, and everything else prom perfect. It's happening now on The Ekko. Welcome to a very special episode of The Ekko. I'm your anchor, Grace Bauer, and we're super excited for our annual All Prom show. Today is Thursday, May 18th, 2017, and that's just 2 days away from the big dance. In this episode, we'll be talking about the journey to prom, and I'm here to guide you on your way. So let's get this prom-isode started. A few weeks ago, the student body of Hastings High School was asked to vote on their apps accounts for a prom theme, a move made by the junior officers to be more inclusive of their classmates' opinions. The theme that won? Above the City Lights.
I feel like when it got picked, I was like, okay, cool, because there's a lot of different things we can do with it, and now that we're finally in the stage of putting it all together, I really like how it's gonna look. So I'm really excited.
To fully enjoy the glitz and glamour of the night, students are likely to participate in the Ask. What's the Ask, you ask? It's like this. Before you can get groovy at prom, you need to ask your date in just the right way. And for some students here, that means going above and beyond. The Ekko's Peter Meyer has been asking around for truly noteworthy promposals. He's here to share what he found.
Whether you're standing on tables,
Yo! If you could all be quiet for just a second, I have something to say. Megan Fox, will you go to prom with me?
Yes.
or just casually asking.
And so that was easy because we'd already been dating, and I'm like, we're going to prom, right? And she said, yeah, and that was it.
No doubt, we take promposals to the extreme. Students in our era will spend a little too much for their promposals.
Total, it was about $50.
It's probably around $20 for the Easter basket and the candy.
But me, as an economically sound guy who builds friendships well, I am not, a guy to spend money.
Although, money isn't the only thing being spent. Many students spend an exuberant amount of time on their proposals.
It took me about 0 minutes, but my mom did it in about 20.
Like a solid day of thinking. Just deep, deep thought.
But what for?
You have to be all super creative and think through all this stuff, all for a girl who you know is going to say yes.
The way we ask now is vastly different from the way most teachers used to ask. But what's so different now from when the teachers were our ages?
It's a lot more than, I guess we were dating, so I don't remember, but I don't remember anyone back in my high school asking anybody with a big proposal thing or in ketchup on a something or, with signs or, just people just didn't do that. That wasn't a thing.
Oh man, they're a little crazy. I think we go way above and beyond, and I wish we were back in the days when you could just say, hey, want to go to prom?
No.
I don't know. I think it's like a cool and creative way to ask someone. It's not just kind of like, hey, want to go to prom? So I think they come up with really creative ways.
Some teachers feel very negative towards the new proposals.
This is so ridiculous. You guys put more effort into prom proposals than I put into a wedding proposal.
This trend seems to have occurred over 5 years ago.
I first saw it actually when I was student teaching in Richfield. So that was 11 years ago.
And it seems to only be getting more out of hand.
Med Hill, do you want to go to prom with me?
Reporting for The Ekko, I'm Peter Meyer.
Okay, I have to ask, do you know the name of this year's prom song? The song is titled One Call Away, and 14 very, very talented musicians auditioned to sing it at Grand March in front of all their friends and family. We'd like to congratulate Noah Zach and the Ekko's own Anna Brown on receiving this honor. And while they're very excited, that doesn't come without nervousness.
I'm super excited. I'm a little nervous just because I don't think I've ever really sang in front of this big of a crowd.
I tried out because I love music, and I thought this song has some real potential and it could really be great.
While Noah and Anna belted out on Saturday, many of you will be humming a different tune this weekend. In regards to prom, there are those who couldn't go, wouldn't go, or simply never had the chance to go. Here to take a go at this story is the Ekko's Jordan Gustafson.
Soon, the gym is going to be popping with prom dates. But what about those who are not going? Marcel and JJ have different plans.
Yeah, we're best friends.
Yeah, I hate him, to be completely honest.
Probably going to be chilling at Marcel's house. Big LAN party.
I absolutely can't stand being around him. He only uses me for my internet.
All joking aside, they have a good point.
Yeah, not worth buying a tux.
Well, I get to save a lot of money.
JJ has his whole weekend planned out.
Well, first I'll be hitting up my guy, Five Guys. Then I'll be just chilling at Marcel's, playing games. Birthday's the next day. Sleep, wake up, more Five Guys.
And Marcel?
Probably just come home, play video games, and go to sleep, honestly.
Is quite close-minded on his plans.
Definitely not going to be playing CSGO. You know, that game, just don't want it to be a part of my life.
One unfortunate student didn't even get the choice.
So I was going to go to prom with my friend Evan, but then my mom decided to schedule a family outing to our cabin on the exact same weekend, and I tried fighting it. I wanted to go to prom, have a good time with my friends, but didn't work out.
Luckily, she didn't spend any money before she found out, but memories can be made still.
Probably will have a good time at my cabin with my family and have a lot of good memories. I know my best friend's growing up with me.
And she will still have the opportunity next year.
For sure, it's my senior year. It's important. I think senior year is more important, and I'll just make up for it next year for not going this year.
Whether they chose not to go or have to wait a year, some weren't so lucky.
1,700 hairy boys. And so for prom, we had no prom. That was the thing of the past. This was late 70s when I graduated. We didn't have a prom. No such thing as a prom. So myself and friends went out for a motorcycle ride, 4 of us.
Davenport also having a good point.
Stressful time, isn't it, I think, for a lot of people. Trying to find a girlfriend suddenly, and it's a big stressor. And so in many ways, not having a prom isn't a bad thing in some ways. So
he had better plans.
Never had it, never missed it, so not a big deal. It's kind of fun to watch you folks, so it's fun to see all the crazy things you guys turn up in tractors and all different things. It's great to watch you folks.
So whatever your plans are.
Wear your helmets, even though I didn't earlier. Wear your helmets, and don't drink and drive. With prom night coming up, don't drink and drive. It's not worth it. Call your folks, get them to pick you up, call a friend, leave the keys behind, be smart.
Remember to be safe. I'm Jordan Gustafson, reporting for The Ekko.
Whether you're going on a ride or just staying home, there can always be positive alternatives to prom. But one alternative that nobody wants to experience on prom night is getting pulled over. We talked to Officer David Bauer, our school resource officer, to find out how the police take extra measures on prom weekend to ensure our peers and community are as safe as possible.
We're looking out for traffic violations, speeding, cognizant and aware of the fact that there are juveniles out there possibly making decisions that would not be in their best interest.
And what a community we have to be thankful for. An unreal amount of time, effort, and money all goes into planning this one big night. Luckily for us, we don't have to go far to find businesses that can support us in our journey. From hair and nail salons, to floral shops in our grocery stores, to a one-stop shop apparel and alterations boutique, Hastings has got it all.
We offer updos and special occasion hairdos, any type of thing like that. And then we also have a really wonderful nail tech that offers acrylics, gel, pedicure, manicure, anything like that.
If you so desire, this can be almost your one-stop shop for prom. I alter prom dresses. I have in the past made some from scratch. I also have prom jewelry. I have tuxedo rental.
Okay, ladies. Before the flowers, before the nails, before the limo, we know there's a little thing called the dress. Before any planning on how a couple will look can begin, a dress must first be found. But what does it really take to find the perfect prom dress? To fit you into this story, here's the Ekko's Victoria Zion.
Prom is here. And if you are planning to go this year, you must have already found your perfect dress. But it's not as easy as it seems.
Prom season is pretty hectic. We have 14 rooms here and all of them are full. We sometimes get up to a 2-hour wait for a fitting room.
The dress has got to be perfect. The color, length, style, and the price.
I like the 1920s style of dresses, and I found one that was really elegant and pretty with lots of sparkles.
While it matters to some,
I spent $45 on my dress.
Two sisters here at HHS don't consider the price tag.
I went through about 20 dresses and was getting stressed out. Finally found the one. It took me about 5 times, and I was trying to please my mom and grandma. So I tried on all the dresses they wanted first, but then I was like, all right, the heck with this. I'm just going and finding my own. I didn't look at the cost. My mom just checked it out. I don't know. Tori? Mine was probably around $450.
The dress can be high in price.
I went to a store at the Mall of America called Glitz, $280. It was a $400 dress, but every dress at the store was 30% off, and that dress was also on sale, so.
While most girls take the traditional path of just going out and shopping for their dress, I am taking the unique route of having someone make my dress this year. Now let's take a look at some of the different ways girls are finding their perfect dress.
First, I got one at Herberger's actually, but then I didn't really like it very much, so I was looking online and I just found it on Craigslist.
Some store called Weaver's in Kansas. Well, me and a friend just decided to go shopping one day, and I saw one that I liked, and so I tried it on, and it looked good, and so I got it.
While Grace was out of town, Tyshana was right here in Hastings.
I got it at the Salvation Army. It was a nice $8.
No matter if you were running around the mall, shopping online, or right here in town, you are the only one to judge of its perfection. I'll see you in my perfect dress this Saturday. Signing off for the Ekko, I'm Victoria Zion.
No matter where you got it, how much it cost, or when you found your perfect prom dress, there is no doubt that everyone is going to look stunning above the city lights. Just a reminder that Grand March begins Saturday at 4 p.m. with the dance running from 9 to midnight, and both will be held right here in our very own school. Have fun this weekend, and most importantly, stay safe and make good choices. I'm Grace Bauer, and I'll see you on the dance floor at prom. And I promise you can see us next week on The Ekko.